is your advice? What's the best way to deal with politically charged organizations? And, some are more, some are less, but what's the best way to deal with something like this?
So before I talk about politics, Mudit, let me say that 30 years of work experience across different sectors, different geographies, it is a fact that people's progress in organizations is not just about performance and potential, but there is an element of perception, which also is there. Now, perception is a little different from politics, but if people expect that everything is linear and there is a very basic algorithm and things are going to happen because you did this, something is going to happen, it doesn't play out like that. And the fact of the matter is that there is favoritism, there is politics, there is perception, there are personas that are involved, and that's a fact of life. Now, again, there are two ways to deal with politics. One is to say that if politics is the creation of an individual or a couple of individuals, you could actually outlive them in the organization. So you kind of say, look, this is not my cup of tea. This is not how I'm going to be. I will be authentic to myself. I will do what I believe is right. And if somebody is pursuing a different tack, they may not survive forever. However, if the culture in an environment is toxic and it's really eating into a professional in a manner in which they are unable to get their best to work every day and they are not enjoying themselves, it is sometimes better to just move on, because individuals can change faster than organizations, right? So you've got to have that ability to discern that is it a individual, a boss, a peer that is creating an issue around politics, toxic culture, etc., or is it systemic? And then you're going to decide that, how do I deal with this? But there's absolutely nothing wrong if someone says, this organization, this culture, this kind of politics is not for me, and I'm going to, the world's an open place, the choices are plenty, and why be unhappy somewhere? So, that's probably the best way to deal with it. And some other people say, look, this is a phase, and I've been in this organization very long, I've invested here, and if this phase will blow over in a year or two, then, hopefully things will change. So it's a very personal call, whether you're willing to wait it out or you're willing to move. And there's no right or wrong answer. You got to take that judgment call on that day in that situation.